A blog post by Vox Day, Sunday, January 3rd, 2021, voxday.blogspot.com. How does this hurt exactly? The media is getting desperate. If they think that this recorded phone call does anything but prove President Trump's point, quote, during the call, Raffensperger and a general counsel from his office refuted Trump's questioning of the vote tally, informing the president the election was secure and that his allegations of widespread voter fraud throughout the state were false. Trump, unhappy with the direction of the conversation, tried to shift the conversation by questioning the veracity of the overall vote tally. The people of Georgia are angry. The people in the country are angry, the president said, and there's nothing wrong with saying, that you've recalculated. Raffensperger replied, well, Mr. President, the challenge that you have is the data you have is wrong. Later in the conversation, Trump asked Raffensperger for help closing his statewide vote deficit. All I want to do is I just want to find 11,780 votes, which is one more than we have, he said, because we won the state. During the call, Trump, who for months has alleged that mysterious ballots were added to official tallies and targeted Dominion voting machines that were used in Georgia, refused to let go of the belief that he could somehow change the results. There's no way I lost in Georgia, Trump repeatedly said throughout the call. There's no way we won by hundreds of thousands of votes. End quote. Vox continues. Someone was wrong, no question, and we know, beyond any shadow of a doubt, that it wasn't President Trump. And the public release of the call should help convince the president that there is no way he's going to convince the fraudsters to surrender without showing the public the complete corruption of the system. There are those who simply don't understand that many reasonable men are very reluctant to resort to force if they don't believe it should be necessary. They mistake this reluctance for weakness. And Trump has tried to reason with these people. He's tried to point out to them that they aren't going to get away with it. He's probably tried to negotiate with them. But some people understand only force. And that is something that the reasonable man has to learn to accept, however begrudgingly. Update. Jack Posobiec certainly appears to be anticipating good news. From Jack Posobiec, I'm assuming on Twitter, 17 days have begun. This week is going to be like nothing we've ever seen and will define our country for years to come. I will be in Washington, D.C. for the Stop to Steal and March for Trump on January 5th and 6th. If you can't make it and would like to support that trip, links to donate are in the description.
I will be the greatest president that God ever created.